First Fed Insurance Services is a full-service insurance agency offering auto, home, farm, toys, business, health, and life. First Fed is proud to support School Talk on WEIU. More information available at 217-345-6750 or at 1419 Lincoln Avenue in Charleston. First Fed Insurance Services, locations in Charleston, Shelbyville, and Stewartson.
Bradford's Moving and Storage is a proud sponsor of School Talk for all your moving, self-storage, and delivery needs in Central Illinois. Bradford's Moving and Storage are residential, commercial, local, and long-distance movers. More information is available at 217-349-8393.
Hi, I'm Brayden Armstrong, host of School Talk. Today I'm here with Andrew Walker. So Andrew, why don't you go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'm Andrew, as you know, and I am a 15-year-old student athlete for Charleston High School. I play basketball for the Fresh Soft team, and I plan to expand on that and go up. I have 3 lovely animals. I have my pet cat, Todd, who I've had for around 10 years. I have my dog, Molly, who I've had around for 6, and then I have my dog, Zeus, who I've had for around 4 or 5 years.
What have been your favorite experiences with each of your pets?
Some of my favorite experiences with my pets have been like the smaller things, going on walks, playing around with them, taking them outside. Some of that kind of small stuff that like doesn't mean a lot, but you still remember it.
The small classic stuff that you get to do almost every day, and it's just like a good overall experience.
Yeah. I feel like that really builds a bond with your pets and how you see them grow, and you can see how they do that stuff differently as they grow.
As they grow up, get older, and still get to have the same fun experiences.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your basketball.
I play the forward kind of posts position, like the small forward, power forward, center position. I would say around the 6th man. Like I still play a lot, but I don't start. And I plan to expand that, get to play more and get to help my team as much as I can.
Do you have any future plans after high school to continue with it?
Yeah, I plan to either get a scholarship or pay to go play college basketball at the collegiate level and see if that works out, and if that doesn't work, just expand into a different career branch and then just do basketball on the side for fun.
Have you thought about any colleges yet?
My favorite college is LSU. That's my #1 landing spot, but I would also love to go to U of I or EIU even. Those are some of the top places.
Is there any reason you chose LSU?
They were my favorite football team, and a couple of my favorite basketball players have graduated from there and started their basketball career there.
I follow their baseball a little bit. That's interest to me, actually. Paul Skeens.
Yeah, as I say, Paul Skeens played there.
So I'll go ahead and get into my first question. What do you think has been the hardest part about high school so far?
I would say the new building. Like, it's a new setting that you kind of have to take a little bit to get used to. It's a very big building. There's a lot of classes that you have to search around for, especially on the first day. I had a lot of trouble with that. Just walking around trying to find my classes.
Is there anything that helped you to deal with that?
I would say the students, the students amongst ourselves have definitely helped me with that. Like, I've asked a couple students where a class is, and they've helped me, and I feel like that really helps. And same with the teachers being okay with being a little tardy at times. I feel like that really helped. Didn't make me feel rushed, and I could take the time to figure out where those classes were.
And do you think that may be a reoccurring problem or not?
I don't think so. I think that I kind of got it under control now, and I plan to help kids next year that come into the school with the same problem that I had.
That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
What's one thing you're excited or looking forward to? This could be anywhere in the near future or far into the future.
I would say getting my driver's license. I feel like that's a big step to like growing, and I feel like that's also a very big freedom that you kind of gain as you grow older. And I feel like that'll I feel like that will help as far as like transportation and stuff like that.
Are you in driver's ed this semester?
No, but I will be this summer and next year.
Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I am actually. I feel like driving is something that is really cool to me, I guess. I've always kind of thought of it as a cool thing.
And more essential thing too.
Yeah, like when you get older, I feel like you kind of need to be able to drive and know those signs and know what different things mean.
Yeah, especially being in the Midwest.
Yeah, can get bad sometimes.
Yeah. What's one way high school is different from a middle school? This could be academically or socially, despite the size comparison.
I would say the staff is a lot different. Like you can tell that they want you to succeed, but they're also kind of strict with it too. I feel like the middle school is a lot more lenient, but still in the high school it's not like they're mean or anything. You can tell that they want you to succeed in what class you're taking.
And they're kind of pushing on you a little bit.
Yeah, it's not like an overbearing stress, it's just a little bit of like a nudge, I feel like. And
a little more than you're used to.
Yeah, and then I feel like socially that's the students a lot too. There's a lot more students in the high school than there's in the middle school. And I've never had any bad experiences with any of them, so.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Should.
What's one thing you wish you would have known before starting high school?
I wish I would have took my academics a little bit seriously in the first semester. I was kind of like, not that I was failing or anything, but I could have got way better grades than I did. I feel like I was kind of just like dipping my toes in the water a little bit just to see how the work was. And if you don't do it eventually, it just piles up. But I feel like I did a good job on getting back into it, and I can see that I can improve over that in the next few years of my high school
career.
What
are some things that you learned from that?
I learned not to just wait and to do it on time, and that you don't need to rush through it, that if you need the extra time, I'm sure if you talk to the teachers, they'll give you a little bit of extra time so you can get it done.
Is that something you've seen in the past at all, either?
I have, but I feel like I kind of took advantage of that and just not really thought about it. But I feel like the more I grow, the more I kind of learn that and see how it improves my academic career.
What's one new skill or activity that you may want to try this year?
I would like to try football this year, like this next upcoming football season. I feel like I'd be pretty good at it. I'm pretty tall and I feel like I'm pretty athletic. I feel like I could help the team out.
What sparked your interest in that?
I watch it all the time. I've played a couple of football video games, and I used to play it like outside. And I've always had like a little feeling like I want to do it, but I just never did. And I feel like I'd be pretty good at it, and a lot of my friends do it. So kind of just all that combined kind of just made me want to do it.
What position would you want to play?
I would want to play tight end, because I feel like they do a lot of everything and not enough people like see that. I feel like it's a very slept on position that doesn't get enough praise.
It does seem like that, sadly.
Fortunately.
What's your favorite thing to do with friends? And I know there's not a whole lot to do here in town, but this could be outside town too.
I like to go shopping with my friends and like eat, like at the mall in Mattoon. A couple of times I went with my friends and we just hung out at the mall, shopped a little bit and ate. I feel like that strengthens that bond and kind of just helps you get to know them better a little bit. Like even with new friends, like a friend that tag along with another friend, I feel like it definitely helps. It's definitely a lot of fun memories off that.
And you go to the mall, you can kind of see what they like.
Yeah, you kind of see them as a person from an outside view. And it doesn't have to be like a one-on-one thing. You can do it with a group of people.
Yeah. What's one unique talent or thing that you believe that you're good at?
I feel like this was kind of older, but I feel like I used to be pretty good at band whenever I was in band. I thought I was pretty good at clarinet. I felt like I kind of wish I kept doing it, but at the same time there's a lot of stress that kind of came off. So I feel like I was really good at that whenever I did it.
Do you think you'll ever go back into it again?
I think I will eventually. I think I might do it end of high school or like going into college. Kind of as like a side thing. I don't see myself going very far with it.
Permanently.
Yeah.
What's one big dream or goal that you have? This could be sports related to you or just anything.
This is kind of a really big goal, but going to the NBA. I feel like that's a pretty big goal there, but I feel like I have enough dedication and commitment to where I'll at least get close, or I'll do my best to get there eventually.
And from what you seem like, I think you got a pretty good shot.
Yeah. I try my best when I can.
Certainly. What's your favorite subject in school, and why do you believe that's your favorite subject?
This isn't like a main subject, but digital photography is kind of getting up there. I really like art, and I feel like photos are another way of art that you can it shows emotion without you showing emotion in a way. Like a lot of artists, their art is all unique to them, and I feel like photos are the same way.
Yeah, I've done a lot of photo contests and stuff, and I've learned a lot from that experience. It's been a great experience overall, and I think I'm going to take digital photography either next year or the year after, but yeah.
I definitely suggest it. I'm in it, and I love the teacher, Miss Johnson. She's a great teacher. I feel like the subject it's not fairly hard, but as long as you have the dedication to do it and the commitment to do it, I feel like it's definitely a good thing. And if basketball doesn't work, I feel like that's a great career path I would at least want to try or do on the side.
Is there, what's been your favorite thing about the class?
My favorite thing has been seeing how different people use the photos, you know? Like some different photographers, they do different styles of photos, and that's kind of unique to them. And that's what I was saying about the art. It's unique to that person, and I feel like that really shows them as a person. I love seeing how unique they make their own work.
And is that something that maybe you would like just want to enjoy on the side?
Yeah, that's something I see as like a for fun thing, and then if I really get good at it, kind of just branch into it. Because I feel like I could do MBA and photography on the side. I feel like that'd be a great little combination there.
Especially if sports and athletics going hand in hand with photography.
Yeah, there's a lot of great, unique photos from basketball and football and baseball, even hockey.
Yeah. Don't see a lot of hockey cards anymore.
I know.
And it seems that you like all your classes for the most part.
Yeah, I like all my classes. I like all the teachers too. I love the teachers here at CHS. They're very helpful, and you could tell that they love the subject that they teach.
And especially now, because they all teach very individual subjects, it's not where one teacher teaches one thing and maybe another teaches two or three.
Yeah, I feel like that kind of made them, not that they didn't like what they were teaching, but like kind of forced more. Like one teacher could like science, but they had to teach social studies and science at the same time. And I feel like now that there's individual teachers, I feel like they're more passionate about it, and they have more unique styles to teaching it.
And do you think that's helped you learn more?
I think that has helped me learn more. I think that's helped me like focus more, because there's only one teacher and they teach it how they teach it. And even if you switch classes, I feel like it just still helps you out.
And going along with that a little bit, what do you think makes you feel the most understood and appreciated in some or all of your classes?
I feel like answering, like, let's take math for example. Like if you get called on and you answer it, and they just like kind of compliment you on how you did it, or even if you get it wrong and they like help you, I feel like that just really boosts my confidence in the classroom, or just getting help in general, even if I do understand it.
Is that something you've seen more this year, or is that a reoccurring theme, you think?
I feel like I've cared about it more this year, so I've seen it more this year. But I feel like if I tried a little bit harder last year, it could have been the same thing.
What helps you when you're feeling stressed?
When I'm stressed out, I tend to like take a minute just to kind of calm down and just take a second to breathe and look at the situation. Like let's say I had like a whole bunch of homework, for example. Just take a second, look at the problem, and then try to find a solution without, I normally like spread it out. Like if I have like a math assignment, I have like 3 social studies assignments, I'll do those and then like eat or take a nap or something like that, and then do the other assignment, just so it's not all at one time.
So you don't get overwhelmed?
Yeah, because I feel like at least for me at least, when I'm stressed, it's easy to just get overwhelmed and all that to happen at once, and then, so I feel like just taking a moment kind of helps with that.
Do you think that's helped you over time?
I think that has, and I feel like I have got better at it. I've got better at talking, like if I'm stressed out or something, kind of just talking about it and saying I'm stressed out, not just like storming out of the room or something like that. Just kind of taking a second and breathing and calming down.
I'm gonna go ahead and move on to some of the more fun questions here. If you could invent something new, what it would be? And I've heard a lot of unique answers and fun answers from this.
Yeah. I actually did this for a project in business concept section in the room over there. I did it's for camping. It's like a 4-in-1 kitchen thing, and it has like an oil thing for like fries and stuff like that. And it has like a stove and a cooler, and it has like a cutting board. And I made it to where it's like compactable, so it's easy to move. And I made it solar powered, so you don't have to charge it or have a plug in.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I feel like it would help a lot when you're camping, so you don't have to, there's so much you could do with it.
You have everything you need.
Yeah, I feel like that would really help a lot with camping and stuff, because I enjoy camping, and I feel like that's kind of a reoccurring problem. So you have to bring a cooler and like a stovetop or a grill or something like that.
Was that for your final project?
Yeah, that was for my final project.
How did you enjoy that class? Because I'm also in that this semester.
I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the teacher too. I feel like he's a very silly teacher at times, but you get your work done. I feel like it's not hard, but it's also not easy. Like, you still have to try, but it's not like a bunch of homework and stuff like that. I feel like as long as you just continue to pay attention in class and stuff like that, it's easy.
And is that the style of class you seem to like a little bit more?
Yeah, just kind of silly, but you're still learning and getting the work done.
What do you think your favorite food is?
I would say my favorite food is probably French fries, just because there's like so much that you can do with it. You can have so many different sauces with it. You have like loaded French fries. I feel like it's a good side, but it's also like a good main dish, and I feel like that definitely, and it still tastes good too, either way.
Potato.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of different stuff you can do with it, and that definitely is something I like with my food.
Is there any style you like the best?
I like animal style the most, with like the cheese and like the bacon and sauce on it.
Any specific place you like it from?
Not really, no. Normally I just make it at home.
Have you been doing this for a long time?
Like making the food?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say for a little bit. I've always, my mom and dad have always taught me to like be able to cook for myself and stuff like that.
Valuable skill.
Yeah, and I really enjoy doing it because they still do it with me, and like I bake cake with them and stuff like that. And I feel like that definitely is improving me and preparing me for when I grow up.
And despite the fries, what have been some of your other things that you've made, and what's been your favorite?
I've made some chicken sandwiches. Those are really good. I've also made some hamburgers a couple times, and I love like hamburgers in the summer. I feel like I had the most fun with that because it was with my dad, and that was just a lot of fun for me.
Classic food.
Yeah. And then like I've made tacos and stuff like that a couple times, and just like seeing that you made it and everybody like enjoys it, I feel like that's just like a good internal feeling, kind of.
Mm-hmm. especially if everyone likes it and they appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start wrapping up. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Mine would probably be Tokyo, Japan. I like the aesthetic there, and I feel like there's a lot of like beautiful nature there. And I feel like the town is just like, every picture I've seen of it, it's so neat, and like it's not dirty. And I feel like you just never really hear anything bad about Tokyo. So
You get everything there from modern day to almost ancient.
yeah, and it's not too expensive. Like when you convert it to US, it's not that expensive.
And you'd think it would be almost, but it's not.
Yeah. And I feel like that definitely helps, especially with the like aesthetic of Tokyo, like the pink trees and the like neon town kind of.
And going along with that, what have been some of your favorite vacations or experiences you've done or been on?
This summer actually I went to, I think it was Indiana, and I went to a water park with my friend and my grandparents, and that was just a fun experience. Just kind of getting out of the house a little bit, going and enjoying the water park. Another one would probably be back in around 2021, we went to Alabama, me and my family, to my grandparents for Christmas. And we got to see like all the NASA stuff, like the NASA station there.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time I was really into space, so that was really cool for me and a really fun experience. And then my grandpa worked with the military at that time, so we also got to drive by there and say hi to all the troops and everything, and that was a really important experience for me as a younger kid.
And it's also something not a lot of people get to experience if they don't go through that path.
Yeah, and I feel like that definitely made it worth it, even though we sat in the car for a long time.
Well, I suppose my last question would be, is there anything else at all you'd like to share with me about anything?
I mean, I think you went over it all, for being honest.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining me, Andrew. I'm Brayden Armstrong. Thank you for watching.
Bradford's Moving and Storage is a proud sponsor of School Talk for all your moving, self-storage, and delivery needs in Central Illinois. Bradford's Moving and Storage are residential, commercial, local, and long-distance movers. More information is available at 217-349-8393.
First Fed Insurance Services is a full-service insurance agency offering auto, home, farm, toys, business, health, and life. First Fed is proud to support School Talk on WEIU. More information available at 217-345-6750 or at 1419 Lincoln Avenue in Charleston. First Fed Insurance Services, locations in Charleston, Shelbyville, and Stewartson.